The sun is shining down as the water ripples by. My mind is calm and clear as I do what I love the most, fish. It actually all started before I was even born. My dad was a professional bass fisherman in the 80s. He helped design a lake down in Texas called Joe Pool Lake, and he was a fishing guy there for 13 years. He met many, many cool people. Some of my earliest memories are out there. We would go out there on party barges, houseboats, jet skis, sea-doos, his bass boat, wake boats, all sorts of stuff. He knew everybody. He had keys to everybody's boats. We could go out whenever we wanted, and it was always a great time. Later on in childhood, my dad would actually have me in the backyard practicing casting, because one of the most important aspects of fishing is casting and being able to land the lure exactly where you want it. So he would put me in the backyard with a cereal bowl and my fishing rod, and I would have to toss my lure into the cereal bowl from across the yard. On weekends, we would rise before the sun. We would go out to the lake, and there's nothing more exhilarating than the water being like glass with a slight fog coming off of it, and you catch a big fish and it just splashes through the water. So it's really exciting. My dad would pick me up from school on the weekdays with the boat attached to the back of the truck, and I would actually have to do my homework in the truck on the way to the lake. And if I didn't finish my homework, I actually had to do it on the lake, on the boat, before I was allowed to fish. So I always made sure to get my homework done. As I got older, we started traveling, and we would do tournaments across the state. So we would pick a tournament, and then we would drive there, and we would stop at little mom and pop restaurants and meet people and all the little stores on the side of the highway. And we explored a lot of cool little towns, and it was a lot of fun, met a lot of cool people. We would go and scout the lakes early in the week and track stuff on the GPS and the sonar and figure out where all the fish were going to be for that weekend. And then once the weekend finally came, we would wake up early while the rest of the world was asleep, and we would go and we would watch the sunrise on the lake. It was very calming, very therapeutic. As an adult, I still carry my passion of fishing very much. Sometimes when I get off work, I will get on Google Earth and I will find bodies of water that I've never been to, and I will drive there and I will fish them and I will map them out for later dates to come back to, and hopefully catch some really nice fish. I also enjoy camping trips on the weekends with my friends. We'll go out, we'll set up our tents and make some fires, and I'll go catch some fish and I'll bring them back. I'll fillet them and I'll cook up a nice dinner for everybody, and everybody seems to enjoy it. We actually started up our own tournament with a custom trophy. The trophy is only about this tall, but it says World's Best Fisherman on it. And every year we'll choose a lake and we'll have a tournament, and whoever catches the most fish gets to keep the trophy for the rest of the year. I'm getting older now, but I still enjoy going out when I can. It's a lot harder now here in Vegas. There's not very many bodies of water around, but I do enjoy getting out when I can. My dad is actually retired in Tennessee, and he still fishes every chance he can as well. He actually runs his own weekly tournament on Wednesday nights. And the last time we got to fish together was about a year ago, but I went out there to see him, and we actually won the tournament together. It was the first time we fished together in about 15 years, and it's a really nice memory to have with him. I will always carry this with me though. The sunlight bouncing off the water, the thrill of feeling the tip of your rod bend as your line zips through, the passion passed down from father to son, fishing.